I don't know how KEKE WYATT expected to have 17 children and none of that 17 children will be gay. At least one or two or maybe three out of 17. Come on, KEKE, get real.
Put a finger down if you were diagnosed with cancer as a teenager and your parent decides to publicly announce your diagnosis for personal gain and attention, but behind the scenes saying that your diagnosis is karma for you being a part of the alphabet mafia, and if they'd known that you were going to turn out like this, they could have kept their money.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hope everybody is doing well. Make sure y'all handle the basics for me. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and definitely hit your notification bells. Alright? So KEKE WYATT's son took to his social media to let us know that behind closed door, his mama is homophobic. Okay, she basically told him that his cancer diagnosis as a teenager was karma for his son being part of the mafia community, the alphabet community, the LGBTQ plus community, whatever you want to call it, community. Okay, and people are not having that. They're not. There are. Is it time to cancel KEKE WYATT? Okay, and you know, and basically what the son was saying is that, you know, she just used his diagnosis pretty much for sympathy, you know what I'm saying? And acted as though she cared, but really she didn't give a damn. I even found a few clips of KEKE WYATT performing at Gay Pride. Okay, and that let you know, because, you know, I don't know why Gay Pride organizers keep inviting everybody. A lot of these people that come to these events don't care about y'all like that, including obviously KEKE WYATT, and it's not far-fetched. I can definitely see it in her. You know what I'm saying? The way she move around, the way she carry herself, we can see it clearly. All right, but let's dissect what her son said. See, a lot of y'all don't need to be parents. Y'all do not need to be parents, okay? You are bringing children into this world and putting all these expectations on a life that's not yours. Yes, to some degree, your children are an extension of you, supposedly, but honestly, your children are their own independent entity. You know what I'm saying? You bring children into this earth. You parents should be blaming yourself for your children being gay, not the children themselves, because you are the one who are bringing children into this world. Let me drink my coffee, y'all. I got my new French vanilla coffee. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't really be imposing your expectations on a life that's not yours. And for you to say that to your son, that's karma, I mean, that's a very heavy thing to say to your freaking child, you know? Especially such a serious, life-transforming, and even deadly, life-threatening disease like cancer. Now, I'm praying for her son. I hope that her son is doing well. You know, he seemed to be doing okay, you know what I'm saying? But that is very cruel, very mean, very disgusting for you to say that to your freaking son. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even say that, honestly, y'all, the nerve and the audacity. I wouldn't even say that to a stranger, you know? That they have something, you know what I'm saying? Like everything, like every time something bad happened to somebody, you blame it on what you believe that they're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Enough that the kid has to deal with having this disease. Now you are condemning him even further. Come on, that was very disgusting, and it was wrong. It was wrong, and a lot of you all do not need to be having children. You all do not need to be spitting any more children, because obviously she's not fit to be a parent. And I really low-key believe that all these sharing that she's having is for business. I'm sure she's getting some kind of check, because this woman had 17 children with different baby daddies, of course. It's like, for her, because right now she's in her early 40s. If she has 17 children, that means that for the majority of her adult life, she's been pregnant year after year after year after year after year. Now, I'm not a woman. I don't know what it feels like to be, pregnant or have a baby inside of my stomach, but goddamn, bruh. That means you have to live with another human life inside of you for the majority of your adult life, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Craziness. And notice how she said the alphabet mafia, okay? Which is a belief that a lot of black people think that, there's some kind of secret society that's trying to convert everybody and trying to, influence, people to be, a certain way, what I'm saying? Which, if you are a heterosexual man, you shouldn't, what I'm saying? If you are proceeding with the act, if you find yourself having any interactions, any intimate interactions with members of the same gender, is because you had those thoughts in your head prior to watching, two men interact together, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think it's really disgusting and really disheartening. And this also brings to light, you all, the fact that you have so many people that claim to be allies of the, LGBTQ plus community, but really are homophobic. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, she performed at Pride. You know what I'm saying? And was singing her ass off. Meanwhile, at Pride events, right? Meanwhile, she's talking like that to her son. Pretty much dogging her son. You know what I'm saying? Enough, you are a teenager having to deal with your sexuality. Now you have this disease, you feel me? And instead of his mother supporting him, she is pretty much condemning him. You know what I'm saying? It's really messed up. And let me ask you this. Do you guys think it's time to cancel KEKE WYATT? Are you guys here for her? Do you guys believe? Because I heard people, mainly straight people, say that, she doesn't have to be accepting of his sexuality, which is true. She doesn't have to, but that's no excuse for her to be cruel and mean and evil to her son, who was facing at the time, hopefully he's cured from the cancer, I don't know, who was facing this diagnosis and this health crisis. Instead of her supporting her son, she's condemning him. That's messed up, y'all. That's real messed up. Especially since, kids don't choose to be here. You are bringing kids into it. And that's the reason why, low-key, I don't have any children. Because I don't know, honestly, that I'm willing to bring another life. Because I know how messed up things are in this world at this time, at this present time that we live in. And I don't think it is responsible for me to bring another human life to have to come here and deal with the things. Not only sexuality, but different things like the economy is messed up. Unless I have enough money, and even if I have enough money, things, what I'm saying, things are messed up in this current day and time. So I don't think, as of right now, it is responsible for me to bring another human life to join this chaos, okay? But that's just me. Children do not choose to come here. You bring them here, so you have to deal with the consequences. And if you're bringing a child into this world, despite of how they turn out to be, their sexuality, their whatever they got going on, until they become an independent adult, it's your responsibility to support them and make sure that they become functional adults in society. All right? But KEKE WYATT, you was out of line for that. That was really messed up. And it's really messed up how you went to that gay pride event to perform and sing your ass off. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, you talking like this to your son. It's really disheartening to see. Alright? But let me know what you guys think. You guys think it's time to cancel Miss KEKE WYATT? She's wrong and it's time to cancel her. Do you think that we should cancel KEKE? The nerves for her to have 17 children. Okay, you know damn well, KEKE, after having 17 children, at least 3 of them children gonna be gay. At least 3. Alright, but that's just me, okay? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all chilling with me. I love y'all from the moon and back in. Until we meet again, love, peace, and many, many blessings.